it's Deanna, and I just wanted to share with you 5 interesting facts that you might not know about prosthetic eyes. First of all, they're not made out of glass. Even though a lot of people assume that you have a glass eye, in fact, today's prosthetics, in the vast majority of times, are made out of acrylic, which is a very durable plastic. And I don't know about you, but that just seems a lot safer to me, having plastic rather than a glass like into your eye socket. So the second thing you might not know about prosthetic eyes, they're not round. In fact, I have an example here of an old prosthetic eye. Let me see if I can get it into the camera. There we go. All right, so they're hand-painted, really custom, beautiful works of art, and they're painted to match your remaining eye. But as I turn it around, let me see if I can get it around for you. Can you see they're concave? In other words, they kind of cave in on the back. And so even this shape is made particularly for you specifically, so it can fit into your eye socket. The other thing you might not know, I think this is number 3, facts about prosthetic eyes, is that they're removable. Yes, ma'am. If you can see this one, it doesn't really have any permanent attachments into your eye socket. And in fact, if you're aware of a prosthetic eye like me, I have to take it out occasionally and give it a cleaning. And there are lots of different things suggested or used for this, but right now the main thing that I use is baby shampoo. No tears, and it works for prosthetic eyes, I guess, as well. I have used Dawn, but just a good detergent, and obviously you rinse it really well before you reinsert it. And also, if you're a prosthetic eye wearer, you do go in once a year to see your ocularist, which is the professional that makes and maintains prosthetic eyes. And I say I go in for my wash and wax, but really they just give it a really deep cleaning and polishing and adjust it to if there's any need to change it, because just like the rest of our body, our eye sockets age, and they can change a little bit as we grow older. And so sometimes your eye needs an adjustment, and then every so often you have to have a new one made and start over. And number 4, I think we're on number 4, prosthetic eyes can move. Well, let me add a caveat to that. It really depends on what type of surgery you had to have when you had your eye taken out. I did not have cancer, and so I was able to maintain the muscles around the outside of the eye, the extraocular muscles. And so in my case, mine has pretty decent movement, and I'll try to come in and show you a little bit. I don't know what that looks like, but so they do move. Now, if there was a type of surgery where you needed to have the entire contents of the socket removed, including the muscles, obviously, if you're in that situation, your movement would not be as good as mine. And the 5th thing I would like to share, and it kind of seems crazy that I have to share this fact, but they don't have vision. Like, I actually have people say, oh, it's a prosthetic? How good can you see out of it? Well, I can't see anything out of it. It's just really, obviously, there's a need for a cosmetic replacement when your eye's lost. And I would say not only cosmetic, because I think both myself for sure, and probably the general public prefers we have something in our sockets. But also, I will add to the fact that on the medical aspect, it kind of maintains the anatomy of your face and your lids. Like when I take mine out to clean it, my lids don't open and close really normally. So there is actually a medical need for that too. So I really hope that this video was informative to you. This eye, if you can't tell, is my prosthetic. It's actually my prettiest eye, I'll always say, because of all the surgeries and the medications I use in my regular slightly sighted eye. It gets red and irritated looking, but this one's always beautiful, and you know, it looks the same every day. So anyway, I hope that you found this interesting, and if there's somebody in your life that might be interested or might be facing the loss of an eye in the future, I hope you would be share this video with them, because maybe it can give them a little information and make them a little less afraid. And if you like this kind of content, I'm going to go into a little more detail about the surgery and having my eye removed in future videos. So just kind of follow the channel if you want, and no telling what I might come up with next.